I mean, granted, all of these won Best Musical, and I hate some of these musicals.
Hello, this is literally what I look like editing. I just want to say, compared to my other tier list videos for Broadway musicals, these rankings are going to be a little different because these are the ones that are best Tony Award winning musicals, so I'm comparing them to all of those. And also these rankings are a little rough, so you're gonna hate me. Okay, bye!
Hello everyone and welcome back for another Tier List Friday video. It's Elizabeth. So I know in the past I've ranked different Broadway musicals. One of you guys recommended that I should do the Tony Award winners for Best Musical. We're doing the best of the best today. So that means we have to be critical here. So you know, they're all good, but ranking them my way today. Let's get down to business. I also haven't looked at this tier list, so I don't know if I don't know some of these, because these are also like older, because the Tony Awards started. When did the Tony Awards start? 1947. Here we are. I didn't make this tier list, but we do have epic, great, okay, bad, the hell. I mean, right off the bat, I could tell you I don't know some of these. Redhead, I've literally never heard of that musical. Tony Award winning Best Musical list. That way we can refer to this. Kiss Me Kate was the first one, and in 1949. What? Wait, also going back. 1949, the third Tony Awards, Kiss Me Kate was the only musical. These musicals, the only musical. Like 1957, My Fair Lady won against these other ones. But did all of these just win unanimously? They were the only musicals that were created? Okay, go off, South Pacific. Now that we're thinking about South Pacific, that is a bad show. There are a couple good songs that you can use in your book for classical songs. Spring Awakening won Best Musical, epic. Epic, Hundo P. Spring Awakening is one of my favorite musicals to listen to. So angsty, and of course, like every teenager goes through like, I must be in Spring Awakening or else I simply would die. I can imagine being in a cast of Spring Awakening as a teenager and the drama that must go on in those casts. There must be showmances up the wazoo. It's a really great story discussing, you know, very heavy topics for teenagers that are like going through some stuff. I was in Crazy For You, so people probably don't know Crazy For You. There's a lot of dancing, it's a lot of tap numbers. I'm a tap dancer, I freaking love tap dancing. It's fun and like freewheeling, not freewheeling. It's a fun, happy-go-lucky kind of show. I give it great because it's just like a fun musical. Love the producers. I genuinely don't know how they started making that idea. Let's make the worst musical ever and let's make a musical about Hitler, and then it actually does well. That is an insane idea. It's a very funny musical. The comedy of these will affect me. Raisin? I don't know it. I'm changing it. Don't know. Sorry. 1776, bad. We don't need it. Wait, it won Best Musical? It was up against Hair? And that's just showing that the times are changing. It is so dumb and pointless. Chorus line, classic, love. What I Did for Love, epic. Let's go. The start of that musical, great. Everything about chorus line, iconic. Here's one that I know for a fact that I will get probably roasted for. Sound of Music is bad. I do not like The Sound of Music. Julie Andrews is phenomenal. It's very difficult for me to watch, to get through. Anytime I've ever seen it, the movie, anything. I don't get why everyone likes it so much and why it's a classic. It's Julie Andrews, that's what makes the classic. Okay, Cats, bad, bad. What was Cats up against that nothing else won compared to it? Cats was up against 3 musicals I've never heard of, so okay. I don't know if I've talked about Rent at all in my other videos. I give it okay for the message of it all. Don't like Rent, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone. I'm honestly not a big fan of the music in Rent. And also I think it's too long. This is like so bad because people are gonna be like, how is Rent and like Sound of Music all the way down there? And you have freaking like Man of La Mancha and great. When you're in a show, it affects how you feel about the show. And I was in Man of La Mancha and I had the best time doing that show. The music is really beautiful and moving. The story is pretty touching as well. I have a lot more background in Man of La Mancha versus one of these other shows that I've never been a part of. So maybe I would feel a little differently towards like Rent or Sound of Music if I was ever in one of them. Fiddler on the Roof, bad, I don't like it. Another one that's like, it's 3 hours. That's just what you're gonna be up against, you know? Hamilton is just like, it's one of the best musicals ever made. It's epic. Hamilton, if anyone was wondering, is very good. One of the best musicals ever made. That's why I won Best Musical. Dear Evan Hansen, look, I know every single word to Dear Evan Hansen. The ending of the musical, I don't wanna give anything away. It's just like very odd. It's like, oh, we need to make an end of the musical. And here it is. And it's like, oh, okay. I think Dear Evan Hansen is great. Kiss Me Kate is okay. And also won the first Best Musical. Titanic, the musical. You got Les Mis, which is miserable. Obviously, it's Les Mis, it's a masterpiece. It's also based on a book, which is also a masterpiece. Going against Fiddler on the Roof and, you know, all these other musicals are 3 hours long. But Les Mis is like the only sad musical that I can probably get behind. I guess Spring Awakening is pretty sad too. What was I gonna say? Oh, Titanic. That doesn't need to be a musical. Hamilton, done brilliantly. But a historical event like the Titanic sinking, It doesn't need to be a musical. Going back on what I said about how being in a musical can affect how I feel and if it's like really good or whatever. I was in My Fair Lady. My Fair Lady's okay at best. Kind of want to give it bad. These two white men are teaching this white girl, usually, it's never really any like great casting in it, like how to speak proper English. Get off your high horses. I'm over it. Songs in the Wiz, friggin' slap. So I'll give that okay. A Little Night Music, I'd say great. I think the music is so brilliantly composed in A Little Night Music. Hadestown. Hadestown just won, right? But wait, did the Tony Awards just not happen in 2020? I get it. We're in a pandemic. But Hadestown, I don't know. Would you recommend it? Let me know. This is just a picture of people receiving a Tony. 9? Hold on a second. I don't know 9, but 9 was in 1982 and it was against Dreamgirls and Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it won? What was going on? How did Dreamgirls not win? I can't tell what a lot of these are, I'm not gonna lie. My foot is asleep and that's why I'm like moving around. I just need to like stomp it out for a second. Now that we have all of those in place, I'm just gonna rank some of these. All right, y'all, ranking Sweeney Todd and Epic. The music is so good. What a crazy story. The first time I ever saw Sweeney Todd, I was like, there's no way that this just happened. I just remember watching the last scene and being like, what? Even the movie is good. Wow, that musical is insane. Honestly, Guys and Dolls, great. That is a hoot and a holler and a half for me. Lion King, I prefer the movie. Okay, Phantom of the Opera, I get it. The singing is ridiculous. I can't imagine being on Phantom of the Opera and having to sing it 8 times a week. Phantom of the Opera, I do not like it. Maybe it's because the Phantom creeps me out. The story of it and him like being obsessed with her, I can't get behind it. Hairspray, let's get it. Any version of Hairspray, community theater production, both movies, the original musical, Hairspray slapped. Avenue Q, also great, like so great. I don't know if I've talked about Memphis in my other ones because I don't even know if it was in the list. Epic. Memphis was my first Broadway musical. You need to go right now. If you like musicals, I need you to go right now. Go on Spotify, Apple Music, go and you listen to Memphis and you tell me that that musical does not deserve more attention. I understand that it won Best Musical, but I feel like no one talks about Memphis enough. Storyline about them in the 50s or 60s, a black woman and a white man falling in love, and the effects of that relationship, but also being in Memphis and music at the time and what made it on and off the radio. Oh my God. Book of Mormon, I know it is crazy. I know it's crazy. It's one of my favorite musicals. Oh, this is kind of a sloppy tier list, but this is it, folks. We love to see it. There's just like something about a show tune, like a good show tune. They're like, if I turn this song on, I will get activated. Like my musical theater self will be activated and I will sing it. Musical theater people are a different breed, and here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what other tier list videos you want to see me do because I love taking your suggestions and love doing them. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet because I post a video every single Monday, and on Fridays I post my tier list videos, and I will see you next Monday. Boom, boom, bye!